after their devastating win against Melbourne a couple of nights ago, and will be keen to cement their spot on top of the standings.
I'll show you how to do it. That's how.
It's a big hello and welcome from the win. Alice, as we take a look at the Mitsubishi Motors ladder, we'll talk about the Hawks with Brisbane. They are technically not out of the possibility of making
that kind of stuff. It could be an ugly game.
Yeah, and for Divas, he's going up against a Tyler Harvey or a Trey Cowell. So what an amazing first starting game to match up against two
superstars. An oblique injury.
I'm sure Brad will be on top of that. We see Brad sneaking in the background back there. These guys, you know, are not good because they don't have their quality players on the floor.
Yeah, they went 6-2 through that middle part of the year, and they're averaging over 100 points, and they've lost 6 of their last 7. Brad Rosen, you're listening into the Brisbane Huddle?
Yeah, I was, and you just see Isaac White take a shot there. He is actually playing the 4 spot for this team. That's how small they've had to go, and I am not kidding. He is having to set screens and roll. They will keep Cook in the 3 and the other 2 guards, so Isaac White playing the 4, so look for him to screen.
It makes such a difference to a season when you can stay fit and healthy. We spoke about their starting 5 has been consistent for so much of the year.
And Cooks is another guy that has to get going. He started off on fire, and his last 3 or 4 games.
That's been a bit of the story of the Brisbane Bullets on offense. They've gone from, as we said, averaging over 100 points a game through that middle part of the year to their last 7, averaging just 84. Blanchfield knocks down another triple.
Another veteran that comes off the bench that can let it fly.
And the Illawarra Hawks are 3-3, 100% from the 3-point line, so they've got to find a way to stop them, make them put it on the floor, get to the rim.
And he comes up short. We've got 8 scorers in this first quarter, the Illawarra Hawks. Blanchfield again. Why not? The veteran winding back the clock, back-to-back triples, and all of a sudden, very quickly, coming off the bench, he's 18 points in 16 minutes. Brad, you got more of an update for us on Smith Milner?
Yeah, I have. He's just gone back into the change room. He's just come back out now with the ankle tape. They're going to give it a go. He's starting to put his shoes back on. So the good news is we will see him again, but they're just going to see how he goes.
Can't even fathom to think of, so she is the MVP.
You're not going to ask me for a back rub or anything like that, are you? No. Thanks so much, mate. We look forward to having you back.
Well done, Brad. Yeah, Casey Prather. Well, they're missing a guy. His last 14 games averaging 27 points and 7 rebounds a game. He had 5 consecutive double-doubles. And unfortunately, failed his fitness test pre-game, carrying that ankle. Of course, Tyrell Harrison's still got some concussion symptoms. Adele with a groin. You know how banged up they are, so they're just trying their best. And Josh Adams, feeling really confident, couldn't finish the play. Would have been a highlight.
Speaking of Prather, look, beginning of the year, he was on one leg, and everyone was doubting him. And I was one of them. I'll put my hand up. Once he got going, he's unstoppable, man. The way he shoots the ball, his strength, his experience. Played here in Perth, won a championship in Perth, won a championship with the Melbourne United, so he knows how to play basketball, but when he's healthy, you can't touch him.
Jung Lee couldn't make
very big news coming out of Wollongong tonight.
I hope that's not a commentator's curse. I just mentioned how they've almost had a clean bill of health all season, these Hawks. Only Trey Cowell missed that couple of games, so gee, that is big news. You don't want to be getting injuries this time of the season, Coach, particularly when you are in the pole position to win a championship.
No doubt that's going to hurt them. When you got Wheatley who just knocked down a 3, you got Albrecht who comes off the bench and plays in that position as well. You know,
15-4 run, Illawarra. Being able to put together a 7-zip run to answer. Back in control. Hickey likes the matchup on the smaller White. Another offensive rebound by these Hawks, best in the league. Lee was fouled.
That's actually Mason Peatling's 500th NBL career rebound, so congratulations to Mason Peatling.
We'll wait for news out of that, but generally hamstrings, 2 to 3 week injury as Lee again launches one, can't get the floor.
Superstar hamstrings
I was
out
gonna
there,
say.
Joey. 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
What are you doing out there?
21 days, you're back out there.
That's footy, man.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing in the footy world.
Took him 6 weeks to get back.
Well, they want him back in 3. In time for finals. Here's Ulbrich. Back to Lee. He's had a couple of siders. Continuing to struggle a little bit.
One of those guys.
And his sister Alicia has actually changed from shooting from the right hand. She had an injury on her wrist to shooting the left hand. So she shoots now with her left hand. So
Don't take credit for that as well.
Those
What a talented family, huh?
absolute talented family. Up and about and keep them positive and keep their confidence high.
Coonan, good feed. White. Again, just left that one short. As Lee gets fouled.
Oh, what a
knocks
find.
down the triple. And a chance for a 4-point play.
Great shot, but even better pass across court. His vision.
As we look at that Amy replay, Hickey just swinging that ball. He knows where his shooter was. He had that confidence in him. Lee hasn't shot the ball particularly well the last few games, but that's what we talk about. That instilling that confidence and belief. Hickey knew he had his shooter in the corner. He let it fly.
It's their 26th assist. 5 now to Will Hickey. Tyler Harvey's got 5 and Trey Kell's already got a season high 10 assists before half-time, a couple shy of his career high of 12 that he had as a 36er.
Can we get him in the triple double? Imagine playing with 3 guards that
Have 12 apiece for the Bullets. Still no Tyrell Harrison, no Casey Prather. Lee to Ulbrich.
Oh, nice.
And this second unit just works so well together.
Half time, as we look at that replay, he just throws it up. Lockie Ulbrich has great touch around the rim, the way he can time his jumping and finishing ability. But
Devers, a couple of the DPs on the floor. Devers, Coonan and Cook will go and knock down another one. Start to find his range. 15 points, 2 of 6 from long range.
And the Brisbane Bullets still have a lot to play for. A lot of players probably out of contract. You're trying to impress for next season. Where are you going to play? As we see Lee go back-to-back on those three balls, there's a lot of players playing for some pride, maybe. And to win a championship, we know that you need a lot of luck. You need 10 players that really like each other, that want to play together. You need a coach that has that belief. And that's what we're seeing. And to win a championship, it's so special. And it comes around once every almost blue moon.
It's just putting the ball in the hole and taking the right shots.
Well, the Hawks are looking to see if they can notch up 90 points before half-time. And you think the way they're going, they're going to get it. 86.
Some players coming in the league. No, he's holding his players accountable. If you don't play defense, I've got someone else who can play just as good minutes as you.
Against Brisbane the other night when they won by 31 and they lead the summer shootout. Now they have to knuckle down defensively if they want to keep that money.
Oh, absolutely. And like we spoke earlier, you're playing for pride on the defensive end. You can't be letting a team come in and come into your house.
With bad luck.
You just play 5 out and just jack it at the 3-point line.
That's right. But with the assist,
Hickey.
how much better? They've not a lot of minutes, making those mistakes, and Coach Tatum was with him. Like, look, and he learned. And now he's just playing complete basketball now.
Blanchfield. That's his 3rd triple of the night.
Even Blanchfield's turning back the clock. Everyone in that team are doing in the way that Justin Tatum's turned this team around, but I don't think he'd be saying, you know, we're doing so great. I think he would not let them be complacent. You'll see Lee let one go, one shooter to another. He would be holding them accountable.
7?
Ooh, the Falcons.
Don't look at me. I'm not that old.
Where's the Falcons?
You guys looking at me like I was supposed to know.
And then they're going to get out of it. They're going to get some players back.
Well, let's get down to courtside. Brad Rosen has a couple of superstars with him.
I do. I have the 2 superstars, but we'll start. I tried to find Hung Jung Lee here, and I'll tell you what, I found his biggest fan club. We like Hung Jung Lee? They seem to. Hung Jung Lee, great game. Dropped a few threes tonight. Nice to see you dropping that down. How'd you feel?
I just feel great that we got the win. That's the first thing we're focusing on. And then
we just play unselfish basketball. And the first half I didn't make any threes, but like I was really focusing on sharing the ball, you know, having just fun with my teammates. I was not really like overthinking, and then the shot just fell in.
It's great that you said about passing the ball. At one stage, 86% of your baskets came from an assist, which just goes to show that, to me, that you're not taking the good shots, you're taking the great shots. And it seems like that's Tatum's mantra to you, team.
Yeah, so back in the college, our coach, Bob McKillop, I got a shout out to him because he always like really emphasized that sharing the ball is like really important. So if you just score and then no assist, this is just for me. But if you score with an assist, it's two people like just having fun. So I'm just having fun with my teammates.
You're one of very few players in our league that when you get rolling and the three drops, you can make another and another. Tell us what it feels like when that's dropping.
I don't know. I just feel it's just a flow. I think it's just a game flow. But after I make one, I feel like I need to shoot one. I need to shoot the next one, and then I know it's going to fall in.
You've played around the world. You've played at different places. Where does the NBL sit for you?
Very well. It's really a big honor to play in this level, and then obviously under Coach Tatum and then all the guys, all the groups we have, it's just a big honor, and then it's a blessing. It's a blessing.
Wanting to come back next year, I hope?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Hopefully you're going to finish first. That's the whole idea of this. And I've spoken to a couple of other players, and they said the way Coach Tatum has just been unbelievable. Talk to me what he's done for you personally about the game and the minutes that you play.
You know, some games I was missing all the shots, and that's in my head right now. And then that's in my head sometimes, and then Coach Tatum just goes like, just making it fun, like, God damn, make a shot. Like, he's just not making it serious. So it's just, and then the guys really like saying that Lee keep shooting, like they're trusting me. So I feel like everyone has all my back. So.
Well, you are an outstanding shooter. Do we like this guy? Yeah! I thought so. Back to you.
You know, Illawarra Hawks have a lot of superstars, but Brad is the real superstar. He's running up in the stands, chasing players. We're looking for him to go to the car park to get to coaching next.
He's a man of the people, isn't he? Brad Rosen, not sure how many of our call team would do that and get up there. So well done, Brad. But let's talk about HJ Lee. Just the 5th time in his career this season that he's been able to score at least 12 points. He knocked down the 3 triples, which he hasn't done in a game since round 10. Coming into this, he's been 4 of 16 from long range over his last 6 weeks, Alice. So just another little tick for the Illawarra Hawks, as he's been able to find a bit of form.
And what I love about that is just the way he praised his teammates and Justin Tatum. Just keep shooting the ball. He's an absolutely elite shooter. And players like that, they just got to keep shooting the ball and just keep having that belief and confidence. So I love that he's recognising and acknowledging his teammates there.
They will start the first line. It's all about winning, though. That's all about winning and unselfish basketball, and they certainly did that tonight. The Hawks, they steamrolled the Brisbane Bullets to win by 34 points. It was a terrific team performance. We'll be back right after this to wrap it all up.